Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for even more Die in Mordheim with the evil Die in Mordheim challenge that was responsible for poor Hilda Huntslock getting a few scrapes and bruises in that last encounter. You know, that could have been really nasty, but let's press on. We must send out scouts as per the Die in Mordheim rules, and hopefully we won't get a deadly mission today. We did not get a deadly mission today, so we must pass the day. This is good for all the wrong reasons. It brings us closer to failing this delivery request, which is a bad thing. Much more importantly, it brings us a lot closer to the market refreshing, and we need new equipment. However, none of these are deadly, that's good. Our good fortune continues.
3 days left. Use them well. Market stock has been replenished.
Where? Dear market, sell us. What the hell? Ah, bugger! Bandits have raided this week's shipment. Unfortunately, nothing new has reached the market, so there's literally no new equipment available. That is really bad news for us. That is so bad. We're going to have to try and get a mission. I mean, if we actually end up waiting until the market replenishes again before our next mission, I would not complain. But currently, having no missions is going to be really expensive. There we go, deadly. It's not the Warpstone Rush, it's Scavengers. Exceptional? Oh, well, that's good. We can just get killed, can't we? Marked for death. Okay, here we go then. So before we go in again, the usual Die in Mordheim rules. No manual deployment, no overhead map, no backtracking. Okay. Here we go then.
Exploring one of the city's old residential districts, you quickly discover that you aren't alone. Another warband is looting the nearby buildings. Dispersed in the ruins, the scavengers present an inviting target for your warriors as they deploy near your wagon.
Near our wagon? That's not good. Alright, that's mercenaries, and that's probably the mercenary leader by the look of it.
A new round has started.
That's not going to be easy. On the plus side, we can hopefully form the Death Ball. We do also want to be looting, though. Alright, so we're on this map. The one with the couple of buildings in the middle, sort of churchy buildings, and the big hole down in there with all the buildings in it, and then the sort of donut thing. Do we know where the enemy wagon is? Yes, we do. It's over this way. Okay. We will attempt a perception check. Yeah, well, we tried. Okay. Mercenaries have archers. And archers can get quite nasty. They often like to run away and hide inside buildings or upstairs. Look, you never know. We might actually find something. That's a trap. And while the matriarch does have plenty of... Wait a minute, whoa. Yeah, good, I'm still recording. Right, So yeah, while she does have plenty of blue points, they should not be used for movement, as it will tend to leave her out overextended and getting shot to bits by the mercenaries. So the ranged mercenaries, that's basically the Marienburgers then? I really wish we had Mordheimer mercenaries, because they were just so much fun to play back in the day. So basically they had less ranged weapons and more close combat and strength, and they were just... I even found that trap earlier. Oh well. Look, at the moment, I'm trying to... Right, I have a number of objectives currently, right? Objective number 1, get more helmets. Objective number 2, get more armor. I mean, technically objective number 1 is survive. Objective number 2 is don't get killed. Objective number 3 is make sure the enemies die... Well, make sure you die slower than the enemies. You know, it's fairly straightforward stuff, right? But basically, presuming the warband gets to survive and carry on for another mission, there are objectives like get armor, get helmets, get shields, you know. No, not... Get money. I mean, that helps, right? That helps a lot. And you are not going to get there this turn. But hey, there's more. Right. New plan. All the good stuff's over here, girls. Well, it's not, but a lot of it is. But she's in armor back there, so she shouldn't be running over here to pick stuff up. I mean, no, she should, because it'll keep her alive longer and she'll be able to hold on to the stuff longer. But the fact that it makes her move slower, so she'll get here later, means we should probably send some of the others. In fact, we should probably reconvene the whole warband back here to plunder this portion of the map before moving out. I like this idea. A little bit. So, we've already looted that. But can we loot this? Yes, we can. Sigmar be praised, we are running straight back to the cart with this lot. But not this round. That was amazing. Heavy armor and a Sigmarite Warhammer, we are so lucky. Now the enemy have got us divided.
A new round has started.
But they don't necessarily know that yet, but the computer knows, because the computer can't separate what the computer doesn't know from what does know, because it knows everything, because it literally has to have all the information in there. You know what? While we are here, I'm going to fail a perception check. Or pass. There is nothing upstairs, that's really helpful to know. Okay, we're using bodies as shields here. To guard the mother load on its way back to the wagon. Yeah. Forget finding the enemy for now. We're finding the treasure. Oh, wait, you can reach that from here? Oh. Oh, yes. Yes, heavy armor and a helmet. So, provided we can survive the next few missions, we are loaded. This is really risky. But, look, it doesn't get us there, but it gets us out of line of sight of over there a little. Ooh. I don't see any enemies yet. That's a good sign. Yes, I'm prepared for the backwards ambush. The running back dash, as it were. Right. You, my dear, get to delay. I mean, for now we're just running in tandem, you know, picking stuff up, running back with it. We have had good pillage and plunder, and we are not going to be allowed to pick that up, are we? Because it's in her circle. Wait. Now we're going to do something selfless and religious and saintly and say, go for Sigmar! Run to that wagon! Can we? Yeah, not you. Yes, you. You by the box. And then we'll jog a little ourselves. Yes, this is working now. This is working incredibly badly, but it's working. Oh! Those who survive... Okay, no, you don't get to go pick stuff up. That's a real shame. But those who survive this mission shall be well kitted out in good, solid gear. Dwarf forged steel, I imagine. Yeah. Too right. Or at least they probably mined the metal. Right. Are you full? Yes, you are full. Are you running? Yes, you are. When you can get around the scenery, you are running at high speed back towards the wagon. And probably blocking the box so that no one else can use it, but hey. You got there. And you got to go to here. Don't worry about the enemy, they'll find us eventually. We're finding stuff. That's a lot of warpstone and we're not going to get any of it. It's so unfair. Well. Run. That's not our turn. That's why we're not moving. Ugh. Okay. So, using the keys to see and spy out areas feels abusive. This should probably be banned under the current Die in Mordheim rules. Are you full of stuff? You are not full of stuff. There is stuff in there to pick up. Someone else is picking it up. Which means you should go to here to protect your fellow sister, because there may be more stuff there than she can carry. You are very full of stuff. You are carrying stuff back towards the wagon at as fast a speed as your fat ass can muster. Yes, you waddle back to the cart, put the stuff in the box. Don't worry about the pistols, we'll just sell them off. And prepare to muster your little coven of shrieking harridans. Right around here. Hello, box. Box, you have something in. Something for me. Thank you. Thank you, box. We are pleased to have received your beneficent offering to our good cause. You know what, because we can't make it to the box quite, we'll just go to here and set up an ambush stance. Of course, after we've found all this lot, we're going to go bundle into the enemies and just get totally murdered, but hey. We have now sighted an enemy. An enemy that could only be seen from this very position through that gap in that wall and was not visible from just a few steps in that direction. Which means... Please say he's not up there hiding. Right. Which means we're actually going to be wasteful and use an entire action point on a perception check, which we will fail. Yes. Because that's what we're going to do today. Now, I took that run a bit wide. However, the enemy we've spotted should now be on the move, so hopefully one of our girls will catch sight of him. And then we'll have a better idea of what he's up to. If he's got half a brain, he'll be running back to his allies to warn them. However, he's probably setting up a hue and cry and just coming straight for us instead. You know what? We should make someone go faster. We should make you go faster. We are carrying stuff. So we should actually move a bit as well ourselves, instead of making the other girl go faster as well. It's all good. Okay, the enemy have now found 2 of the 24 pieces of warpstone. Right, there's a lot of warpstone on the map. If we can win and duff up Reinhardt... Okay, Von means he's from the town. Morellison doesn't sound like the name of a town, it sounds like a surname. Basically it makes him sound like a noble. He is probably their warband leader. And knowing the way the computer likes to play the mercenaries, that means he'll be having like 2 pistols and a spear or something, you know, or like plate armor and a dagger, because that makes so much sense. Yeah, dagger and shield doesn't really make any sort of sense whatsoever. Right. We'll advance a little because you have armor, my dear, but not too much. And get that shield up. I think I see the enemy at the end of that street there, but I'm not entirely certain. It could just be a shadow up by the building there.
A new round has started.
Okay, the one enemy we have sighted may actually be stuck. We may need to help him out of his tricky situation. I highly doubt it, but oh wow, look at that morale of theirs. Yeah. Hammer Sisters, solving problems with violence, one hammer at a time. Right. Do we need... No, that is empty now. We are faster. We should be running back to join the Sisterhood. Get behind this little bit of cover and throw up that dodge stance. For now, we're all about keeping the company close together and getting all our goods delivered to the cart. There's a table here we can use for partial cover. We don't want to be advancing too far because we have lagging sisters who need to go visit the chest first. Yes. Ah. You have a delivery to make, dear sister. By all means do so. Down there, there's quite a bit of map space that isn't in use, which means you may be using the version that's like offset up here. And of course there are the 2 moons, Manslieb and Mordheimn. Man's moon and Death's moon. Actually it's more like Liebe is... Well, Liebe is love, but it's not Liebe, it's Lieb. It's not Licht for light, so... And of course, Malal, the 5th Chaos God, was imprisoned up upon Manslieb, the great moon. And when a meteor fell from the sky and struck the city of Mordheim and corrupted it with a load of chaos magic, and I said... So that was basically Malal breaking free of his prison and crashing down to Earth, and all the Games Workshop staff said, no, it wasn't. I think it was. Because also that's a good way of writing him out of the history, so that he doesn't then have any sort of power to, you know, hold over things. We've got a wall here we can hide behind, so let's do that. She's carrying a consumable item. I didn't pick that up, did I? Oh, hello there! You are not the man we need to kill. But you're in an Overwatch stance. You got a helmet on. You don't look like the Youngblood. You look like a regular archer, and indeed I believe that's what your map icon on the initiative track seemed to indicate. Now, he has 1 Overwatch shot. we can potentially swarm him quickly with many sisters before he has the opportunity to get away. Someone might have to just eat that shot to get at him. Someone in armor, with a helmet and a shield. Take your shot, sir, and miss. And get hammered. It's deadly, so he's really tough and he can take it, but guess what? There's plenty more where that sister came from. As he is about to find out to his great detriment. Now the other disadvantage, in addition to the enemy having extra damage and health and extra stats, is that they of course are allowed to fully train all their skill points, so they are likely to have like a skill each on quite a few members of their warband. This is a problem, obviously. Not half as much a problem as he's about to be getting when he says hello to the business end of this mace. Why hello there. This is violence. You're welcome. Speaking of violence, you have offended the gods by plundering and pilfering these ruins. Get smacked. Get smacked again, insolent cur. Lovely. I think we're going to wallop this one nice and good. Oh, and there he is. Excellent. Always nice to know where our target is standing. An ambush stance? Really? How delightful. Look, see that lady over there with the hammer and the shield and the helmet and the armor who would like to come over and say hello? Just come out here where she can reach you, would you, please? Okay, don't then. See if I care. Actually, it means she might not be able to reach you, but hey. This is gonna hurt! And shield up. And pray. Pray to Ranald for good fortune. Pray to Verena. It is Verena for battle, isn't it? She's the more Tillian or Estalian goddess. Right, so we're just coming over here, and we're going to be like, hey, hello, charge. And he'll be like, I've got red points left, bitch. Oh, he doesn't. Lovely. Oh, he fails his all-alone check. Poor Diddums. Right. Serious hammer time happens now. Yes. Get in there and hit him as many times as you can, love. He's not going to be able to hit back yet. And much more importantly, if we pull off Sigmar's might next turn, oh yes. Oh, the gods are merciful. Well, it'll be a mercifully quick thrashing that the enemy will receive, right? And if we can defeat their leader like that, I mean, yeah, you know. Multiple targets? No, just you. You are our target. You're the person getting walloped. Get smashed. Man, he's just, like, got no colours. No class. That hat is just... You know, you could have had a nice different colour on the lower section around the base of his head there.
Has started.
He is going to do a lot of damage on his turn. He might even drop one of our sisters. Hard to tell at the moment, but... Uh-oh. There's a warrior. He's dangerous. Double daggers? Okay. And normally it's only Skaven who are that fast. Right. Smack. This is about to get very messy in the not too distant future. Yep. Ow! And he's going to get to do it again, probably. Oh my god! She's getting heavy armor after this mission, just for the record, in case anyone was even remotely wondering, hey look, we can do this. We don't get everybody, we get lots of girls, okay? I don't mean girls, 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 like those signs you see at, well, dodgy places you shouldn't be looking at. Got him! Right. Now we're going to just leave him right there. And we're going to come round to here now. All the better to boost in the not too distant future. Right, you, sir, are a problem. A problem that must be solved with judicious application of force. Your dagger-wielding thug will also be dealt with in due course, but for now, we've got to bash you, see? This is wrong. This is so very wrong. Right, well, we can't get out of this situation, so we might as well stay in it. And apply the full force of our hammers. Hammers, not Hamas. Big difference. Yeah, we ain't dropping him, are we? That's a problem. Right. Big, 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 big problem. The main problem is that chap with the daggers is going to murder our poor heroine here. And we absolutely need to actually pick up all this stuff. Not quite all of it, though. Pick it up, put it back down, because apparently that helps keep it in circulation. Hello! Mr. Blokey that we need to beat up. It's a start, okay, it's not brilliant. We've left space for the novice to come in early next round, because we need to have space to pick up his stuff when he drops. And if he does drop, the Dagger Man's still going to be a problem because they have enough morale. And he's going to go before we do anyway, and it's going to be really bad news. We're going to be probably looking at another casualty recovery roll because that happens! Because enemies on deadly difficulty are overpowered, there's all kinds of nastiness. Right. But we can at least do this. Yeah. Deal with it, bitches. Right. We need his thing. This thing, yes. And we might as well pick up, you know, some of these as well while we're at it. We also don't want to let this man loot our fallen sister, because that would be very bad for us. And we're now probably risking our huge luck attempting this spell, because we're probably due a spell failure soon. Yep. Please don't be too bad. Okay, good. She ain't casting again this match. That's actually pretty bad, but at least she's still in action. If we drop this man, will that put them in a... Yes, it will. That'll put them in a fleeing situation, so we might as well try. You hit our sister. We don't like you. Get walloped by everyone else who can reach you. Right. Oh, that was unfortunate. Okay. I mean, that's down twice in 2 missions. That's not good. She needs to survive better. She needs better armor, basically. And she'll get it if she lives. And hopefully she'll still be capable of... Damn it, you're not getting in there. Okay. So this lovely mandala of overlapping auras, there's no room for us in this flower petals. So we're going to go to here and attempt a perception check. Oh, lovely! Please tell me there's something we can pick up around here. There is! Excellent. I mean, we can't get there yet, but we get a lot closer, right? Oh, I see loot. Oh, he's picking up warpstone. And there's two of them down there. Oh, this is rough. We could have nasty fighting on these planks here. On this boardwalk, as it were. There's no Empire. We are in the Empire. Good grief, no wonder they were able to pick them up so easily. There's a massive cluster of chunks down there. Okay, Hammerman needs to get smacked and robbed.
A new round has started.
We should confiscate his ill-gotten gains. Wait, draft of clarity? He suffers stupidity? Well, that's interesting. Also, I'm not sure he can do a drop-down ambush, and he manages to lay some heavy damage down because daggers are insane on deadly difficulty. You know what else is insane on deadly difficulty? Everything. Right. So we're not even trying to cast spells anymore, we're just trying to hit him. And of course, because he has like an extra 40% health or something, he'll probably still be standing at the end of a round, by which time we'll probably be killed by that bloke up there. But we get to try to seriously wallop him. There's a man with a two-handed hammer in there who's going to do some serious damage when he comes out. And Clara might not be making it to the end of the mission on 2 feet. She may very well be laid out on a stretcher by the end of it. And yes, he does get to make it to the end of the round, as I predicted. Which is most unfortunate, because it means he's going to get another attack. And probably take out Clara, to be honest. Right. The bow will sell for more, but if we take this, the critical hit chance is actually good compared to a normal hammer. So we might make good use out of that. Now, we go up here and wait by this drop down point and don't use it. We may get good use out of it next round. Oh, he's going straight for the matriarch, who will then get killed by the guy for 2 daggers. And
a new round has started.
I mean, this is a prime example of what I was talking about in the previous video with the AI making stupid decisions. He's just standing up there in an ambush stance when he should just jump down and join the fray. One, and then we'd love to try and take you out as well, which we almost stand a reasonable chance of doing for the warpstone you carry, which should be confiscated and returned to the temple vaults. However, by committing Clara to this combat, I've probably sealed her fate. She's going to get a major bashing in a few moments. Although, if they fail and flee now... Nope, they don't. Of course they don't. Well, and that unfortunately means we need to take another one out of action to... we need to lower their morale. Oh yes. He's gonna get a turn and lay out another sister. But it does mean next round he's going to get murdered. Oh, lovely! He's too scared to fight. Okay, that man is officially an idiot. I mean, I know it probably didn't bear saying, but it did. And the problem we have here is that when we take this fellow down, we might not get a chance to loot his body. So let's try to loot his body. Her spellcasting has not been disabled. This is interesting. It should have been. She got the miscast result where she's not allowed to cast any more spells. So, okay. And in the meantime, we'll just have to hope that he is too scared to fight any further, because otherwise we are taking major pain and a second casualty recovery roll. Unless we can clobber him with that last attack by the sister at the back there. Now, you are back there behind the building somewhere, aren't you? Wherever you are. And we got him. Now, please. Yes. Give us Warpstone. We want Warpstone. We want Warpstone. We want even more Warpstone. Because we got some nice Sigmar hammers already. And looking at the initiative, I think one of them goes before we do, so we aren't going to get to pick up that extra hammer from his body now.
A new round has started.
Oh my god! That's a problem. That's a serious problem now. Because it means we actually have to go and fight them. We'll take that. And we'll take that. And we'll just have to pray. We thought, wait. See, the problem is, it would be very nice to go pick up all that lovely Warpstone over there. And the revered mother is so badly beaten up that it would probably be a very bad idea for her to run out here on her own and try. But she will not be alone. She'll have good company from the Wally up there in his guard stance. Right. Clara, you're going all the way up here. And just stopping. Lubyanka, on the other hand, is in full health, so she's going to leg it round here. As far as she can. Get out in front. Realise there ain't no picking up that Warpstone. It's all gone. But she tried. I mean, there are wagons over there, right? And oh, two-handed hammer of pain! And that was not the kind of stunning critical hit we wanted. And oh my goodness, there we go. That is a problem. Right. Well, things are getting serious now. For starters, we have the problem of not being able to walk across the tiny little gap between the boards. A well-known problem with this map. Ambush stance. Fine.
A new round has started.
Oh my god. And this is where they win. Somehow. Because they apparently are just better and are allowed to win all the time. It's not fair. Right. We could theoretically still turn this round. It's not going to be easy. In fact, it's going to be really difficult. We don't want to go face him up there. He's going to loot her of everything she ever owned, and it's going to be very horrible and nasty, and there's nothing we can do about it. We're down to warband members. Right. Okay, there's a difference between Rebuke and Forsaken. Right. Hit him. We're not going to get to hit him enough before his turn, and he will murder us. But if we're lucky, he'll fail an all-alone test and not be able to fight. We're not going to be that lucky, are we? We're going to be horribly unlucky. He's going to murder the matriarch. And then where we'll be, huh? Well, in deep doo-doo, obviously. Oh, lovely! Run! Run away, mister! Yeah, that's right. Problem is, now we have to chase him, and he's faster. He'll probably rally next round as well. But it would be really nice. Yeah, see, problem is we need to take one of these down or get to their cart. Okay, that's bad news. Look, mate, we're actually going to have to give you some warpstone here. No, that's dumb. Someone else can go pick up their little symbol of Myrmidia there. So yeah, Verina's Law, Myrmidia's War. I knew I was likely to get those two mixed up. And the evil monster. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him coming. Oh, that's okay. That's not the matriarch. And completely ignores the ambush stance over there. Fine, this isn't an ambush. This is a trying to hit you with a stick with a bit of metal on the end that didn't work. Ah, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Let's get tactical. She's got space. And she needs to disengage. That cost a valuable blue point. So let's make greater value out of the... No! Even worse, he's right over there. Oh my god, this is dumb. Right. I'm not allowed to backtrack that point. And I would love to delay and go pick that up, but he's going to go first over there, and that is a serious problem. Told you.
Your warband morale is critically low.
Oh great, so now we get to run away. And we get robbed. Wait, did he just engage her? Thanks a lot, game. Thanks a lot. I mean, you know, all's fair in... No, that's not fair, that's just stupid. Right, this is gonna hurt like hell. Okay. And we get to fill delivery soon as well. Lovely!
Shines the glory of Sigmar.
There I was, buoyed on by the success of my previous match, and now we're just going to get horrible, horrible misfortune. That is literally one of the worst injuries she could have ever received. In addition to losing all her equipment. This is just really bad now. Or at least one of us recovers, that's lovely.
Outstanding.
Would be great if the others could as well. This is now going to be a really, really painful campaign.
Remarkable.
We get to ignore half the skills and all the spells.
Outstanding.
And our warband is now crippled beyond belief.
Outstanding.
Do you know how hard it is to kill a warband leader permanently? It's really difficult. Doesn't matter how many times we try and get her killed, it's not going to work very well. Right, well that was really rubbish. Lots of nasty, horrible injuries. You're now rubbish. I mean, look, we're not giving it away, you know? She now literally can't cast spells effectively at all and is redundant as a warband leader. Okay, so she's not completely terrible. She's just a lot worse at all the things she should be good at. We need that point. We can probably put another point here, but I don't think we should just yet. And we need this point here. Also, we have heavy armor. That's much better. Although... Ooh. That's not bad. So far I'm liking 7. No, not 7. There we go. Right. And she can't be a replacement leader, unfortunately. Okay. We'll have a point of leadership and a point of accuracy. We'll have a point of weapon skill and a point of intelligence. Right. It hardly seems worth giving over heavy armor now, unfortunately. You are in need of training. There we go. I mean, you get another point of accuracy. Right. Helmets. Do we have another helmet? We do. We needed that. You... no helmet. Okay. You absolutely upgrade to heavy armor, because the matriarch doesn't deserve it anymore. You get the light armor because obviously you've been beaten up, you need a bit more protection, and you also should get light armor. So that was all really horrible, and we have to wait a lot of days before we can go on our next mission.
Are available.
Now this is going to hurt a lot. But, so here's a dumb idea. A really dumb idea. Getting loyal agent after failing the delivery. Not as dumb as it sounds. Right. We need to rest again 2 more days.
The word stones must be sent today.
Yeah, well unfortunately we can't do that because we can't go out on missions. We've failed a delivery, that's going to be bad news.
Face the consequences.
Next shipment will be higher demanding. Right. So, getting the loyal agent... Right, so here's my thinking, right? Getting the extra day on the delivery demands will give us more time to feed the other factions and raise up their favour, as it were. This is not the dumbest idea in the world, but it's one of the dumbest ideas in the world. Okay. Well, we don't need to give them that much. That ought to do it.
You are becoming famous.
And now, here's another faction we want to feed. Alright. So that's got us a bit of favour. More importantly, we're able to get on our next mission, and it's going to be another 4 days till market. Let's see. Hard. Well, I think that'll be something for the next episode. You know what? No, we'll... Okay, look. Just stick with your robes for now, love. You couldn't really call it a robe, it's more of a... Anyway. Alright. You get your light armor back. Look, she's a rubbish leader, but she's the only one we've got, and the only one we're going to have until she dies, so we might as well take a bit better care of her. Big fat biffer tip that she is. But yeah, time to end the episode with our crippled leader, who's now rubbish and useless for the rest of her life ever, and is harming the entire warband with her presence. Oh well. I hope you've all enjoyed this video, horrible and brutal though it was, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'll say bye-bye for now, and cheerio!